Hello student, today we will going to learn about plastid. Plastids are nothing but double membrane bound cell organelle. It is commonly seen in plant cell, but it is also observed in euglena like protist cell. Plastids mainly of three types. Those are colored, means green in color, and involved in the process of photosynthesis. That plastid is called as chloroplast. Those plastid are other than green color like orange color, yellow, blue, but other than green, that plastids are called as chromoplast. They are mainly involved in giving the coloration to the colorful organs like flowers, fruits, or any other colors, those shown in the plant other than green. In that, they are still having abundant chromoplast to color that organ. Next type of plastid present mainly in the medullary part of the stem as well as the root. They are called as leucoplast. Leucoplasts are colorless or they are whitish in appearance, and on the basis of what type of material they store, organic substance they store, leucoplasts are of various different types. If leucoplast stores the starch, then as starch digesting enzyme amylase is also abundant in that leucoplast, so they are also called as amyloplast. When they store the proteins, they are called as alluroplast. When they store the fat or oil, they are called as allyloplast. So on the basis of what type of organic substance they store, leucoplast are called as of different names like amyloplast, starch storing, abundant with amylase enzyme, protein depositing leucoplast called as alluroplast, or oil depositing leucoplast are called as allyloplast. In this chapter, we will going to learn about the cell organelle plastid, mainly the chloroplast. Chloroplast is the structural and functional unit of photosynthesis. It is of various shape in different type of algae, but in case of higher plant, it is always ovoid or lens shape, and its size ranges about 2 to 4 micrometer in width or diameter and 5 to 10 micrometer in their length. Its number varies per cell, but on an average, its number ranges from 20 to 40 chloroplasts per green cell. Basically, chloroplasts are green in color and it gives green color to the cell, and because of them, the organ becomes green. Those are the photosynthetic organ. When we study the structure of chloroplast, in case of algae, there are various shapes. For example, in Spirogyra algae, it is starch, it is spiral shape. In Eulothrix, it is stellate-like. In some algae, it is like Zygnema, it is H shape or discoidal. So in this manner, in algae, it has a various shape, but in higher plant, it is always ovoid or it is lens shape. And number is ranges from 20 to 40 chloroplast per cell. When we study the ultrastructure of chloroplast, it has a three component. Outermost double membrane bound structure are called as peristomium. Inside the peristomium, the granular substance present, those are called as stroma, and in the stroma, the suspended bodies are there, they are called as grana. Now we will first focus on the structure of peristomium. It is double membrane bound structure. It has outer membrane and inner membrane. Both membranes are lipoproteinous. The lipid protein ratio is 40:60. In between the two membranes, the space present called as periplastidial space. Outer membrane is freely permeable to the substances. Inner membrane is selectively permeable to the substances. Inside the double membrane bound peristomium, the granular substance present, they are called as stroma. Stroma is alkaline, proteinaceous, it is basic, it has a number of organic, inorganic substances. It also has their own DNA, they are called as plastidome. Their own DNA, they are called as plastidome. Plastidome is nothing but the double-stranded circular DNA, those seen in mitochondria as a mitoDNA, or that is seen in the prokaryotic cell as a nucleoid. So even though the plastid of the chloroplast is the eukaryotic cell organelle, but it don't have the DNA, those are seen in the eukaryotic cell, that is linear DNA. It has its This feature, either plastid or mitochondria, follows from prokaryote even though they present in eukaryote. So it is a clear-cut evidence that in the evolutionary period, mitochondria or chloroplast, as the cell organelle, they having their own genetic material, means they inhabit into the eukaryotic cytoplasm, and symbiotically, and later on it becomes the part of eukaryotic cell. But they are the independent entities in earlier ones. As they have their own genetic material called plastidome, they are able to multiply their own numbers, so that is, they are semi-autonomous. Inside the stroma, we also observe the number of enzymes and coenzymes. Those are required for the second phase of photosynthesis. Those are generally called as dark reaction. It means the remaining part or second half of the process of photosynthesis not depend on light, that takes place in the stroma or the ground substance. They are called as dark reaction. Generally the question is there, why the stroma acts as a site of dark reaction? Because dark reaction is depends on enzymes and coenzymes that is present in the stroma. So it is the site of second phase of photosynthesis called biochemical reaction, dark reaction or Calvin cycle, in which actually the inorganic substances like CO2 water is utilized and food, that means carbohydrate, is synthesized. Inside the stroma, ribosomes are also observed, that is of 70S type. That feature is also like that of the prokaryotic cell. And that ribosome is concerned with protein synthesis. In the stroma, the suspended bodies are present, that is the third component of chloroplast. We call them grana. Grana, nothing but singular granum, and plural they are called as grana. When we focus on each granum, they are the stacks of sac-like structure. They are called as thylakoid. These are the sac-like structure present in the grana called as thylakoid. Like this, 2 to 100 thylakoids arrange one above other in a single granum. One granum linked with the adjacent granum with the help of a tube called as stromal lamellae. When we focus on each granum, they are made up of a saucer-shaped structure, sac, called as thylakoids. Like this, how many thylakoids are there per granum? 2 to 100 thylakoids are there per granum. And one granum linked with adjacent granum with the help of a channel called freight channel, or they are called as stromal lamellae. When we focus inside the thylakoids, the space is called as thylakoid space or lumen of thylakoid. They has alternate arrangement of phospholipids and aqueous proteins, in which the spherical bodies are present. That spherical bodies are called as contosomes. Contosomes are the photosynthetic unit. When we magnify the structure of contosome, we observe the structure like this. At the center, chlorophyll A molecule, around them chlorophyll B molecule, and around them they has abundant carotenoid molecules. Carotenoids are of two types, that is carotene and xanthopene. So in this manner, inside the thylakoid, number of spherical bodies are present called as contosome. They are the photosynthetic unit. In that contosome, at the center, reaction center of chlorophyll A pigment is present. Around them, chlorophyll B pigment is present. Around them, number of carotenoid pigments or photosynthetic pigments are present. There are two types, carotene and xanthopene. So in this manner, in plant, in their contosome, there are two main different type of photosynthetic pigment present. Those trap the sunlight and perform the light reaction or first phase or process of photosynthesis. Chlorophylls and carotenoids. Chlorophylls are of two types, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. At the center of the contosome, chlorophyll A, around them there is chlorophyll B, and around them the carotenoids, they are carotene and xanthophylls. Per contosome, the number varies. It may ranges from 230 contosomes up to 300 contosomes per thylakoid, and in each contosome the pigments number is also ranges from 230 photosynthetic pigment up to the 300 photosynthetic pigment. But at the center of the contosome there is always a chlorophyll A molecule, those acts as a reaction center. Chlorophyll B and remaining carotenoids acts as an accessory pigment. It means the carotenoid like carotene, xanthophyll and chlorophyll B accessory pigment trap the sunlight, hand it over to the chlorophyll A by resonance. Chlorophyll A is the only pigment, those present at the center of the contosome convert the light energy into chemical energy. So in this manner, solar energy is converted into chemical energy, reaction called as light reaction. It takes place in the contosome by trapping the light energy, sunlight. So it is the photosynthetic unit, and it is present in the thylakoid. Thylakoids are arranged in the grana. So grana is the site of light reaction in which solar energy is converted into chemical energy. Later on that energy is utilizes in the dark reaction to convert the inorganic substances into organic substance, synthesize the food,